Hey, Mom and Dad are visiting a few friends in our neighborhood. They're on their way to our place. Oh, okay, cool. I'll finish up with work and catch up with you guys soon. They're in the driveway. Come, meet them. They're coming here for the first time. What? They're already here? Let me get a little presentable. That was so sudden. Yeah, make it quick. Hey, listen. Mom is saying they're really hungry, and they will eat dinner with us. What? Yeah. Can you fix something for us? I'm sorry, that's not possible at such short notice. I can order something for us. Okay, cool. Order something nice. Come out soon. Yeah, coming. Let me order the food too. Hey, Mom and Dad are really pissed. Good for them. Excuse me? Why are you being so cold about this? Excuse me? Am I? Don't you think they could have been nicer and more polite? Look, they're older than us, and they must be respected. I need you to apologize to my parents. For what? What did I do? They came in and announced. I still managed to do what I did. I'm still hella confused about the whole thing. Giselle, my family hails from Italian origins, and they take a lot of pride in it. They found it really offensive that you served them pizza for dinner. They've invited me several times too, and I've eaten fast food at their house as well. Did I get offended being an American? No. You didn't, because you don't care about stuff like this. But they do. They're old. Come on. Doesn't make a difference. They stopped by unannounced. They just dropped by and even decided to have dinner with us. Isn't it kinda inappropriate to do? I know. They could have called in advance, but still, you could do better. Now be the bigger person and just apologize to them. Please, Giselle. Sorry, Luca. I'll have to think about this. As I said earlier, I'm still hella confused about the whole thing. Giselle, you've messed up badly, and now you're acting really bad. You insulted my parents indirectly, and they were so upset they had to leave. Does it look good? OMG, Luca. That's not happening. I was busy working, and they decided to show up and even announce that they would want to eat dinner with us. You could have cooked something better than going in for a pizza delivery. No, I could not do that. I didn't have the time to cook, and I thought pizza would be a good option since it was already late. Why don't you just apologize to them? My parents don't need my permission to visit me. You've left a bad impression anyway. Are you gonna apologize? I don't see any issue here that's worth apologizing for on my end. And you clearly know I had no clue they would be offended by a pizza served to them just because they're Italian. Who does that, to be honest? Fine, don't. You know what? Calling someone before visiting is good manners. Politely refusing a meal is still better than heading straight for the door just because you get offended about something. I did my best when they came. They were extremely rude to me, and they are the ones who need to apologize to me. Really? Since when do parents need permission to visit their kids? That doesn't happen in our culture. I don't know about you Americans. You're American too. You live here, not in Italy, but my roots are still intact. I have not forgotten my culture just because I'm away from my home country. Why should my parents apologize to you? I don't think they need to. Sure, no problem. Don't expect me to apologize for this either. Their behavior last night is what will sour our relationship in the future. Be mindful of that. God, babe, will you become smaller than them if you apologize? Why so much arrogance? If I had made a mistake, I wouldn't let them leave my house without apologizing, and would have even made up to them sweetly afterwards. But not this time for this situation. I'm sorry. I can't. Fine. Whatever. I don't understand why women gotta be so difficult around the guy's parents. You're putting me in a spot here. Do you realize that? Luca, just stop it, will you? I'm not gonna sit here and listen to stuff when I haven't even done anything on purpose. Your parents need to act better. Whatever. Go away. Yeah, sure. You too. Hi, Mama. Sorry for last night. Why are you apologizing? Your girlfriend should apologize to Papa and me for the offensive thing she did. Mom, I tried to make her, but she said she didn't do anything wrong. Dump her. What a mean girl you're living with. Mom, she's sweet, okay? She messed up. She's acting up right now, so maybe there will be a late apology for this. I don't want it. What's the use of a forced apology? Mom, I'll speak to you later. Please tell Dad I'm sorry on behalf of Giselle for the goof up. She didn't mean to hurt you guys. Okay, don't worry about us. We love you. You can do better with your taste in women. Mom, bye. Hi, babe. Hey, Giselle. What's up, my hottie? Nothing. What happened? You sound like you're upset. Is everything okay? No, Luca and I had a crazy fight due to his parents. Uh-oh, what did they do? You're so sure they did something wrong and not me, lol. My girl is never wrong, especially not around her boyfriend's parents, lol. Actually, they just popped out unexpectedly last night, and I was in the midst of something with my work, and I had not even thought about dinner, so it was mostly going to be a takeaway and a late night drive with Luca. I see. So what happened? You had to cook? I wish I did, or I wish I had asked them what they'd like to eat. I could have avoided the stupid argument between me and Luca due to that. Oh dear, tell me the whole thing. Well, so like I said, they came in and they said they want to have dinner with us. They're really hungry. I was still working in my PJs in my room. Luca texted me there at the door and I was like, what? Ah, that's cruel. A little intimation always helps. Seems doable. I know, right? It was already late and he said to come meet them. It's their first time in our house. I was like, yeah. Wait, let me get dressed. He said okay. And he asked me if I could cook something for us. So, did you? No, I ordered pizza. I clearly refused that cooking won't be possible, as I couldn't cook something at that time. Oh, okay. Good thing you ordered pizza. Thank God for pizza. I wish they saw it like that too. Those fools got pissed and left. They said so many things to me before going. I was shocked. I didn't understand and still don't how serving pizza to people of Italian origins can likely offend them. Dear God, is that why you guys fought? I'm assuming Luca was pissed with you because his parents didn't eat and just left. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. The second they saw the pizza boxes, they got pissed. His dad gave me a nasty stare and said I did this intentionally to mock them. Did he just claim that since they were Italians, it was offensive to feed them pizza? What's wrong with people? Gosh. Yeah. He said I was being racist because I assumed they were Italian so they only ate pizza. Do normal people do so much complicated thinking when their boyfriend's parents are over for dinner? Because I clearly didn't have the time or energy to set this up deliberately. Giselle, honey, how would you have known your guests were gonna be Moorish people with no respect for people's time and boundaries? I know, right? I told him I didn't think it was interpreted that way. And he went to ask, do you serve sushi if you have Asian guests over? I was so shocked. Then they just got up and wanted to leave. Luca must have tried to stop them, right? No space for clearing the air? None. They didn't want to heed a word. Luca tried to make them stop. but they wouldn't budge. This morning, Luca texted me asking me to apologize to them, and an unnecessary argument ensued, and now we are both mad at each other for nothing. He could have figured out dinner for his rude guest himself. Tell him next time guests come over. I know, right? I have listened to so much shit from him and his dad for nothing. His mom gave me death stares throughout this whole damn thing. I thought she was sweet. Boyfriend's parents are sweet in the movies, not in reality. Not unless you're a millionaire's daughter. Ha, shut up. No, but seriously, they don't need permission to come over spontaneously and uninvited. That was mistake number 1. Mistake number 2 was expecting you to cook for them after coming over late and without any word. I wish I didn't even bother to cook and just flatly told them sorry we already ate since it's too late. But what can I order for you guys? That would have nipped their entitlement in the bud. Haha. Yeah, about right. What they're trying to project by this is that they expect me to be like traditional Italian women who cook hardcore meals from scratch and feed the whole house. Nowadays, I don't think Italian women who work full-time jobs have the time to do so much elaborate and fancy cooking. Yeah, I think I need to pay attention to Luca's behavior around these touchy issues. Exactly, you must. Because if you guys do get married, he might expect you to be cooking food for him and his family in the kitchen all day. And he may deem you a failure as compared to his mom, who has probably been doing this all her life. So true. I mean, I enjoy cooking, but not like this. I get other shit to do. I can even offer to learn a bit of their ways and traditions, but clearly not like this. When they can't respect my time and efforts, I can't do the same either. You shouldn't. They're not the kind of people whose expectations need to be raised anymore, apart from what they already have. Super high expectations. I can already spot a lot of red flags here. Me too. What should I do? Nothing. Do you want to apologize? Not in my right mind. But Luca, I hate fighting with him. I guess he will be okay in a couple of days. Yeah, I hope so. He needs to apologize to me for blowing it up so much, right? I think the best solution to this would be that you guys meet some common ground or understanding for each other's boundaries, so that such issues don't come up frequently. Okay. Luca didn't speak to Giselle ever again after this incident. He started avoiding her calls and texts too. Giselle was hurt, but she was happy that she didn't really apologize to someone just to make her idiotic mamas and papa's boy happy. She was happy she had stood her ground and kept her self-esteem intact. Giselle stopped trying to speak with him too after a few days. The message was clear. Apologies not received, which meant he was not ready to speak with her again. Luca, on the other hand, was in an accident and couldn't speak with Giselle, obviously because he was unconscious in a hospital. When he was able to talk, he got back to her texts and calls. Giselle rushed to see him, and finally they got together. Luca did apologize to Giselle because he said he thought he was about to die. But his last thoughts were only of her, and he hadn't even called his parents yet. They're unaware of the accident. The guy's strangers got him to a hospital. Giselle also apologized for all the mess.